Craig Cohen 87 here with another episode of, actually it's episode 206 of the Iron Man. Oh yeah, chest day today. And I have count them, two tripods in my bag. So I would have to break two of them not to have a whole video this time. And it's usually the chest days, now that I think about it, when I break the tripods. Because when I broke it last week, that was the second time since I've started this channel that's happened. What happens is I drop the dumbbells and they roll and they hit it. But, such is life. Am I going to stop doing that? No. I'll just try to put the tripod a little further away and get a crappier angle. It's actually not even the crappier angle, it's just that it gets in other people's way. I try to stay out of other people's way the best I can, It's a very kind of compact gym, which isn't an issue or anything, but I got to be very mindful of where I keep the camera. And such is life. Compromises, right? Feel very strong. Weights down. I'm much lighter than I was last week. I think I'm 229.2 this morning. I forgot what I was last week. I have to check the book. But I was in the 230s. And I was speaking with my coach. He wants me to make sure I keep my strength up. He wants the weight up. He does not want my weight coming down. Although I'm in a calorie deficit, I'm in a very mild calorie deficit. And as the weeks progress, it's going to be far more significant calorie deficit. So he wants me to hang on to this power as long as possible. So I'm getting the impression I shouldn't be going down in weight too much. So I'm definitely going to benchmark everything I did last week and try to do more with the mindset that this is it now, I can't just be lifting light and being cute. I have to lift heavy, and it's just going to be harder. So maybe I go a tad bit faster. I don't know, because I don't want to go too fast. I definitely want to control the negatives. And the positives, I'm supposed to go a bit faster. I'll figure it out. Always do. I'm always kind of slightly optimizing what I'm doing, if you've noticed. If you've been watching for a few weeks or even a few months, I don't do a completely different workout every day or every week, and I don't do the exact same. I'm always, my speed fluctuates a bit. I try to keep it, on the slower pace, the deeper pace. I really want to always controlling the negative. That's a constant. That was a day one constant. But anyways, I digress. I'm just gonna hit that chest as hard as I can. I want it to be spasming, foaming at the mouth, foaming at the nipples. Yeah, that's a good saying. I just thought of that. I'm gonna be foaming at the nipples. That's how hard I'm gonna hit my chest. And then I'm gonna hit the pose down. And I don't think I'm gonna be wearing those fancy underwear anymore because I don't think YouTube likes that very much. My views took a pretty significant hit, and they took down a couple of my thumbnails. So I'll just roll up the boxers, old school. See, you try to do something fancy, and you get hurt for it. But that's okay. That's okay. Live and learn. Live and learn. All right. So I should be in the gym in around 30 minutes, and that's where we'll pick this up. See you in the gym. Exercise 1, set number 1. 100-pound dumbbells for the chest press. And I got a spare tripod just in case. Now, last week I got the 90-pounders. I got 14 reps. Now, the rep range is 10 to 15. But rather than trying to hit the 15 before I move up, my goal is just to clear 10. I want to keep the weight high. So I'm very confident I can at least do 10. I'm not going to pause at the bottom. I'm going to go down, kiss the pec area, and then go right back up. Not necessarily locking out, but coming close to lockout. But of course, I'm going to control the negative. That's a given. All right, here we go. Whew. Hopefully, I'll have a less destructive set. Well, destructive on my muscle fibers, but less on my equipment. Okay, here we go. All right. 10 plus. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Time for a cheat rep. Nice slope. Beautiful. Very happy with that. Set number 2. Last week I did 70-pound dumbbells for 14 reps. I know I could lift it, go more. I was going to do the 80s, but they're taken, so let's go 85. I want at least 10 reps. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whew. 10. Slow. Very good. Very good. I had nothing left in the tank. Let's go hit some incline. Set number 1, slight incline. I only have it 1 notch up, so it's almost flat, but it's a little bit up. I want to get a bit more. I try to avoid the shoulder as much as possible because my shoulders are already pretty big. It's my chest that needs to catch up. But I want to hit it from another angle. So let's go with 85 pounds. Last week I did 80 for 12. So my goal is 85 for 12 again. I'm going to come all the way down, but I'm not going to pause at the bottom. I'm going to try to keep the weights in motion the whole time, controlling the negatives, of course. Here we go. Woo, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One more. Ugly rep. Control the negative. Very good. 14. You see? I knew I had it in me. I gotta stop sandbagging. That's what I'm doing. All right, 90 seconds. Set number 2. Last week, again, I went way too late. I did 60 pounders for 15 reps. Trying to go really, really slow to compensate. It's important to go slow to a certain point, but it's not beneficial past a certain point. Once momentum is completely taken out of the equation, there's no need to go slower. So I'm happy my coach, we spoke to my coach and we spoke about that. I'm going to go up to 75 pounds, which is only 10 pounds lighter than my last set. Again, I only need 10 reps. Here we go. One, two, three, four. Staying in control. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Slow. Very good. I don't mind an ugly rep. That was time under tension, and that counts, all right? Let's go and do some plies. Set number 1, I'm not going to benchmark last week. I went way too light. So I'm going to go with 65-pound dumbbells and see how many I can go. But if I can get more than 10 reps, I'm probably going to stick with this weight. But I don't want to go too heavy with this one because I don't have the movement down perfectly. And if I go too heavy, I'm just going to naturally want to take the path of least resistance, which is going to take the tension off my chest and place it on my biceps. So here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 it is. Yeah, I think I'm going to hit that weight again. Set number 2, same weight. Let's see how many reps I get. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 it is. Ooh. So far, so good. Let's go pick a weight for the third set. Third and final. Down to 55 pounds. Let's see what I got in the tank. I want to open this chest up as much as possible. One, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 it is. All right. Not so bad, not so bad. I think some dips are next. Set number 1 of 2 for dips. Just like with the other exercises, I'm going to go heavier. So the first set is going to be body weight. I'm going to try to lean as forward as I can to emphasize the chest as much as possible. I want at least 10. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to pause at the bottom. I'm just going to, but I'm going to get as deep as I can comfortably. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah. Pretty good. Final set. 25-pound boost, just like before. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah. Pretty good. Let's go hit some flies. Pec deck, set number 1. I'm not going to benchmark last week. I'm going to go a bit heavier, 145. I want at least 10 reps. Really get down. I really want to make an effort more in squeezing. I think I've been neglecting that a bit. I can't only be focused on the stretch. I have to do both. All right, here we go. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. This is one exercise where I don't want to cheat, because when I cheat, it's all shoulders. So I'm going to lighten the weight and go again. Set number 2, dropped the 2 plates to 115. Again, I want to try to break 10. Maybe the 145 was a little too heavy, but I'm not going to lower it next week. I'm going to same weight. Well, I'm going to see how I'm feeling. But anyways, let's focus on this next set. 115, 10 plus. Here we go. Get those titties out. Here we go. Open, 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 open. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9.
10. 11. One more. High quality rep. 12. Slow. Oh, nice.
Third and final, 100 pounds. Let's break down some muscle fibers. Let's turn my C cups into D cups.
One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13.
Oh yeah, here we go. 13, not bad. All right, I'm gonna go hit a couple of back movements, or shoulder movements, I should say. But you'll see me for the pose down. Alrighty, time for the post game. So, I loved every bit of that workout. I'm always at a loss for words when things go well. Lifted heavier, quality was very high. I think my coach was right to go heavier. I can't be sandbagging. It's way too early to start sandbagging. If I start sandbagging now, I'll be doing 20-pound dumbbells by the time I'm near showtime. So I want to keep my strength as much as possible, and if I can go up, I will go up. But that was mainly for the pushing exercises. I think I was sandbagging too much. The pulling motions, I'm still, for back day specifically, I'm going to. I was still lifting too heavy. My form wasn't good. But I think for a couple of exercises, I can go a little heavier, like the one-arm rows. I definitely would like to check out 100-pound dumbbells. Maybe a little more. We'll see how it goes. We're not there yet. Right now, I want to just discuss what I'm doing now. I think my posing has gotten a lot better. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. My front double bicep, I think I'm starting to figure that one out. Back relaxed, I think I'm starting to figure that one out. Kind of lost my breath a bit for those last three movements. So that's why I was a little like, could have been better, but I got to really time my places to breathe. Whenever my back is turned to the camera, and on stage, the camera will be the judges. Whenever my back is turned to the judges, that's when I start breathing, because you can't see my gut. So I can fill it up. I got to take advantage of that. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, because I'm thinking about, where do I want my arms? Where do I want my legs to be? Am I squeezing the muscle tight enough? And it has to be second nature. It's not second nature yet, but there's significant progress being made. And bringing it all together, that's where the gold medal lies, I can't just be good at a couple of things and be lacking in others. When I'm on stage with other guys my height and weight, I'm not going to look as impressive. You're going to be able to see the holes, We're all going to be able to see each other's gaps in our physiques, That's how it works. When you're standing there by yourself, yeah, you look great. But, I digress. Very good workout. Had a ton of fun. Yeah, that's about it. Really happy with the pose down I had last week. Weight's coming off nicely. I had a big refill on on Friday. I had some donuts. I had some Ferrero Rochers. I had some Lindor chocolates. I had a big slice of pecan pie and a small sliver of tuxedo cake. But now, time to get serious. There'll be none of that until probably the day after the show, or maybe the night of the show after it. And I think the weight's going to start dripping off of me. And I'll just look that much better. The acne again, I don't know, it's bothering me still. Spoke to the doctor. We're going to raise up the dose a bit. And we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I think I'll leave us off there. Thank you if you have any questions, please leave them at the bottom and I'll answer them, of course. But until next time, what do I normally say? I just am at a loss for words right now. I'm thinking about my posing. Until next time, peace out.